let's talk about old school mobile gaming. And what I mean by that is actually on like an iPod Touch and the early iPhones and that kind of area. I remember I had an iPod Touch. I had a bunch of music on there, but I also downloaded games constantly. And again, that was the period where the App Store was just being flooded with games because everyone thought that was going to be the next gaming. It was deaf to consoles and deaf to, PlayStation and Nintendo and Xbox and all that. And obviously that didn't work out. Console gaming is still doing amazing now, but at a time, people were those people were a little afraid because the iPad or the iPad, iPod Touch, phones were being capable of playing games, and moreover, there was money, but it was also a race to the bottom. But anyway, there was a lot of games I played on there. Of course, Angry Birds was kind of a big classic. Really enjoyed that. That was the place I played Plants vs. Zombies actually for the first time, and then that was where I beat it. And basically, the most time I spent with Plants vs. Zombies was my iPod Touch or either my iPhone 4, one of those. Of course, Infinity Blade was like the big AAA game. To prove that gaming on the phone was valuable and viable. That game was fantastic, part 1 and 2. It was kind of an early roguelike, but also the game I really remembered and I'm very fond of was this little game called Angry Zombie 2. And you can't play it anymore, which I'm really bummed about, but essentially you had the static screen. There was a bunch of humans, kind of little sprites running around, and what you would do is you would tap the screen to deploy zombies, regular zombies that would eat people and turn people into zombies, fast zombies, a zombie ball that would like ping pong around, and you would basically, the goal of each stage was to turn all the humans or kill them. And this game was so much fun. I loved it. Obviously the levels got harder and harder with more souped up humans. And yeah, I would love for it to be playable, or two, if I had the chops, I would make a game like that because I thought it was just so much fun and it was such a very silly concept. And I'm sure there's games like that out right now, but I haven't been able to find something as good as Angry Zombie 2. So